Sega. Gonna be a Sonic reference in here. So, humankind. But this isn't copyrighted.
Rocks and ice at sub-zero temperatures in a vacuum. Rather boring. However, on a small damp rock, there is a story that bears a second look. It's your story. But the first 4 billion years or so mostly concern amino acids. Not much of a page turner. But then, over time, the amino acids bond together, and things start to get interesting and a bit drier. A certain subspecies of hominid discovers that you can do more with a sharp rock than annoy your little brother. Tools and weapons are invented. The hominids begin to cooperate. It's a servant rather than an unpredictable force of nature. They learn to tan the skins of animals. They learn ways to record and probably exaggerate their adventures. Eventually, these
Oh no.
This is the
Lag is making this unenjoyable.
Struggle and cooperation have been rewarded. The Neolithic era world beckons. This tribe has come. Part of their story is your story.
I apologize for the audio being stupid.
Will you push humankind?
There were subtitles there, so
a new world, a new history, untold possibilities. There is so much to see, to do, to learn, or, depending on one's preferences, to destroy.
How do I...
Sustenance,
there we
security,
go.
and pleasure. Wonderful stuff, this simple food.
Curiosity collected. Found a curiosity nuts providing 10 food on a hunting party. Wild berries providing 5 food on hunting party. And ancient encampment providing 2 that and 5 that. I acknowledge this. The tribe has enough influence to found its first outpost. Outposts are crucial to the development of your early empire because they allow you to claim territories outlined by white dotted lines on the map. Understood. So I can claim territory. Found a new outpost in any neutral territory consumes all of the obstacles. I'll put it right there.
Yes, sir.
I'm guessing I end turn. Oh, I discovered a mountain. Fame rewards the deeds of your tribe as tales of their accomplishments echo through the wilderness. In the Neolithic era, gained fame by discovering natural wonders or earning one of three possible era stars. Population science hunting. Earn as much fame as possible to leave your mark on history and win the game. We will cover fame in more detail when you reach the ancient era. Got it. And I found a mountain.
Yes.
Understood. Whoa. Why are you going over here? Oh, because Auto Explorer's on. Hmm. Again, stars. Increase population, gather science, that's what that is. Or hunt down wild animals. There's a wild animal right there. In order to gain units to increase your population, gather food through hunting wild animals and collecting curiosities. Counters, measure your progress in the Empire banner. Understood. And there's influence and stuff. I probably should have read that. Before you choose to attack an army, wild animal or city, you can preview the balance of power between the two armies. In order to do so, select your attacking army and hover over the defending army. Hover slightly longer to preview the battle area and deployment zones.
Earth gives us strength.
Attack. Oh, prepare for your first battle. Victory will be yours if you eliminate all enemy units. Otherwise, the defender will win by default. Manual battle area. Deployment phase. The colored tiles represent the deployment zones of both armies within the larger battle area. Deployment is key to maximizing the potential of your troops. You will progressively learn that the parameters should be taken into account. For now, pay close attention to elevation, attack range, and attack range. You will always strike much harder if attacking from a higher position. So high ground is good. Got it. High ground, good. Or move you into different deployment tiles. Select the unit, then the destination tile. If the units will switch positions when you are happy with your deployment, press the end deployment button. I'm pretty happy with that. A number of battle rounds is played every turn. The number of remaining turns and rounds can be found in the top panel. Attack it!
the tribe.
We did it. We killed it. We killed it. Losses, we lost some stuff. But we gained a couple things. We lost 5 flexes and 29 human hearts. I put it there because that has a bit more wheat. What did I do? Okay, that's home right there. That right there, that's home. Events will occur during the game based on how you play and how you shape your empire. It is up to you to choose how to respond to these historical challenges. Carefully review the proposed choices and make the best possible decision for you and your people. So, event, the world aflame. In the distance, a thin cord of smoke cuts up into clear blue skies. Fire, calling a few tribesmen. You run close to the smell of cindered bark and burning pine growing stronger with each footfall. You spy dancing flames and suddenly find yourselves on the edge of a settlement on fire. Many of the structures are ablaze, but even with the smoke and flames, you can see these abodes are marvels of craftsmanship. You are about to direct your men to put out the fires with loose soil when you see shattered figures running away, youths. They could become part of your tribe if you give chase now, but that would mean losing these secrets of construction. What is your choice? So, building techniques or people? I require building techniques. We discovered this place. We found another ancient encampment. Discovered this place. Is that an animal I see? I believe we will have to murder it. Kill it. Yeah, this should be fun. I didn't know the animal was there.
Together!
We attack from the top.
Can't. For our young. We are not spirits.
We did it. Oh, but I think some of our people died. We lost 5% more flexes and 29 human hearts. We're going over here. Ooh. Over there. Nuts. We found nuts. We found some nuts. What's that? The seed of an idea. Yesterday the tribe came across a vast tract of wild grain, the stalk swaying in the breeze like the wind playing over golden waters. The ground-down rain could feed the tribe twice over, but one of the tribal elders had another idea. Instead of pounding the seeds into flour, she suggests planting half of them so the grasses may return next summer. It is a curious idea. It at odds with the nomadic life, but perhaps a harbinger of the future. What should you do? Plant. Just look at agriculture today. It's great. We must plant. Why do you have to go around to do it? Why can't you, like, ah. Why are moves suddenly taking all four just to go one space? Just go there. A dye deposit.
first outpost means a first step into a new territory, and a new
Ooh.
extension of your empire's power, but also a new vulnerability.
Ooh. Hmm. Violent pursuits. The last winter was especially harsh, the ground hard and the frost chilling to the bone. In the heart of the settlement, the tribe huddled close to share warmth through the coldest days. But for some it wasn't enough. Some needed to get their blood flowing. And then they found a mean through violent games, grappling, fighting, contests of strength and endurance. One contest where opponents fight with hide-bound fists has gained quite a following, to the point that the outpost's usual foraging missions are under threat. What is your say on this new pursuit? It'll only be allowed sometimes. It'll only be allowed to be done sometimes. You've earned one era star. You may now choose a new culture for the next era. Evolve your civilization with a new culture for the next era. Let's do it. Culture selection. Historically, empires have grown from both their idiosyncrasies and the diversity of cultures they have encompassed or come in contact with. In humankind, you get to combine cultures to create your own empire with more than 1 million possible combinations. Here are the cultures you can choose from for the ancient era. Take some time to browse through them at your own pace, and select one of them and click for more information. Here are the gameplay details of a culture. They will always be presented in the same order for all cultures throughout the game. First, an affinity icon next to the culture's name. There are 7 affinities in the game: aesthete, agrarian, builder, expansionist, merchant, militarist, and scientist. Assyrians. The tallest blade is the first to be cut by the scythe. Let's get some details. Right below is the culture's legacy trait, a gameplay modifier that will remain active until the very end of the game. Each culture has a different legacy trait, and legacy traits will add up as you progress through eras and combine more cultures. Culture emblematics. Finally, an emblematic quarter of of an emblematic unit. both of which can only be built by this culture. Bear in mind that both might require a given technology and/or resources to be built. Hover over the thumbnail illustrations to learn about potential prerequisite. Culture did cause so much reading. Okay. Raid Masters. +1 land movement speed on unit, +5 combat strength bonus when ransacking on army. Dunu, +2 influence, +10 district fortification, +1 combat strength in combat for units in or adjacent to the district. Is land unit spawn is fortified. Assyrian Raiders 21 strength, 6 arrows, and 1 over arrow. Babylonians? How much is here? Okay. Where the mind can see, the physical body can follow. +2 science by research technologies on capital. -10 stability, +3 science per adjacent farmers quarter on city outpost. 1 food per person, 1 science per person, +1 researcher slot, count as farmers quarter, count as research quarter. Sabusagast, 22 strength, 4 arrow, 1 over arrow. Egyptians. The seed cannot sprout upwards without also sending down roots. +1 industry on tile, producing industry, using industry, 10% on -10% on district industry cost. +1 influence, +3 industry, -10 stability, +3 industry purchase. This is definitely getting cut out, so boring. Judge not an empire by the strength of its armies. So, we'll go with this one. We'll go with Zoe.
The
Oh god. Nah.
Perhaps you don't really need to focus on markets when you have deep philosophers and dangerous chariots.
So, since we've just done that, I think that's a good place to end.